I apologise in advance of all the audio that kept cutting out in and out. I was using a lead that plugs into my iPhone with my headset and my mic. Hopefully it should be fixed in the next video. Thank you.
Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a walk around of my new Mazda NC. Now, I apologise for the wind noise straight away because I don't have really a decent vlogging setup. I'm doing this from a phone at the minute, and if you do enjoy this video then please leave a like and help support me to get a better camera quality and stuff like that. So, I brought this last month or so, and I only showed it a couple of days ago now. It's a very nice car. There's a few little spots down here. I'm trying to keep the camera still, but there's a few little bubbles here which is quite common for these type of cars. It's a very, very clean car. Now, it's a 1.8 litre pushing about 130 brake horsepower and about 150 foot-pounds of torque, which is very nice for this such a small car. Basically what is in it is, I can pop the bonnet 1 second, have a look at the engine quickly. Very clean on the interior as well, as you can see. And let's pop the bonnet down here. Engine bay is kind of clean. It needs a little clean up. It's a bit dusty. I mean, that's just faded, to be honest. But we have got a lot of plans for this car, to be honest. I do want to put an induction kit on it and an exhaust system. I also need to get these headlights repolished and stuff like that, which I do plan in the future. Hopefully I'll be guiding this on the channel as well. The wheels are very clean for its age. It's a 2006. The brakes and that need to be redone. They're okay, but they do need to be done. They're a little bit rusty here. But overall, it's a really nice car. And let me tell you now, sorry for the wind noise, it slides very well. Now we've got the twin. You should be able to see that, which is very nice. The clear tail lights, which are a great addition to this car, makes it stand out so much better. It's a soft top version of it, so it's very nice and easy to put up. Now, I don't know if I could do this one-handed, but we're going to attempt it. All you have to do is literally flick this lever here, and here comes the roof come up. So easy. And then all you have to do is get inside the car. And all you have to do is literally just do that, and the roof is back on. Isn't that awesome? You press the release button, push it down, unlock it, automatically opens. It's probably not supposed to, but it does when you slam it down. Now, the interior is very, very nice. It's a full... Look at that lovely logo. The CD player is a bit outdated right now, but I do plan to upgrade that in the future. The seats are in very good condition. There's no rips whatsoever on this. You've got a little storage compartment there. 2 cup holders here, a cup holder there, and a cup holder there with my energy drink. But why would you need 4 cup holders in a 2-seater car? I'm confused as well. So let's start this puppy up and let's see what it sounds like. But as you can see, it starts up like a dream. It's done 147,000 miles. I've done 152 in the last 3 days, sorry. And yeah, it's a really, really nice car. I love this car. It's been my dream car to have a Mazda MX-5 for a while now. Now, there's some things that I don't like about this car, and that is, one, the shifter. Now, a lot of people may like the short throw. It's a really short system here, which I don't mind. I don't know if you can see down here, you have to have it all the way in, right to the floor. Ignore my lovely keychain. All the way to the floor to be able to change gear, which is alright, but if you want to bash it into gears and get some speed going, you need to be able to shift quite quick. So what we're going to do is pop the bonnet, boot, bonnet, hood, bonnet, back, So look how small this boot is. I can't even fit in this. The only thing that I don't like at the minute is just this bit, which is just this faded. It's not rusty or anything, it's just faded, which I can just get repainted and such, which is not a problem. We've got a first aid kit, very essential. We've got a little storage bit down here. I don't know what's actually in it. Nothing. Okay, great. Lock that back up. But let's see what this sounds like. Hopefully you can hear that on the mic. It's not too windy right now, but yeah, it's a really... I love this car. I absolutely love this car. It's so quick, and it's so light as well, which is really nice with these cars. It's got a limited slip differential. I'm not sure what the ratio is. I haven't really looked into that too much because it's fine as it is. The wheels, like I said, look really, really clean. Don't think they've got any marks on it, to be honest. I did get it washed, but with my roads, where I live, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but there's already marks on it. I literally just got it washed. Look how good that looks. Look how beautiful that looks. Absolutely love this car so far. Plans are so far, induction kit. Gotta have an induction kit, makes it sound more throaty and stuff. A little bit of space there, to be honest. We could probably do some work with that. I'm going to try and polish these out because they are cloudy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it during the daytime, but they are absolutely shit headlights. Obviously it's daytime right now, but that's all you get. That is literally all you get. No fog lights on this either. Clear tail lights do. You can't see the light during the day, but they look really, really nice at night time. I literally just got it washed. My God. I have got a camera here. I'm honestly not sure what that is. The paint is really nice. It's got a few bits where it's due a repaint. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. That little bit there, but that's nothing really major. Yeah, and obviously the bubbles there. It's got a small little dent here, which you might be able to buff that out a little bit. Get underneath there and pop that out. Might be able to, I'm not too sure just yet. Now, this car, you can put normal petrol in it, but I just put premium in it. I'm going to pop that. Yeah, there's a little latch in there. It says unlimited premium, which I just put it in. It's about $1.59 a litre right now. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set my camera up and we're going to go for a little drive. So as always, safety first, guys. And start this up. This is a private road, guys, just to let you know. I'm going to put my window up so hopefully you can hear me a bit better. As I was saying, this is a very nice car. It handles so nice. The fitment is a little bit off. I don't like how it sits off the ground. So the bottom of the frame's here, and the ground's like down here a bit more. The gap between the wheels is just hideous. That's how they came stock. So we're gonna go for a little drive. I may turn the camera a little bit so you can actually see what's going on. As you can see, it's very smooth. I've got the roof down. I don't know if you can hear wind noise or anything, but it's very smooth. I don't know what my hair looks like, to be honest. I had a haircut the other week, but yeah, we don't talk about that, okay? So, we only have this little bit of storage here for cup holders, and that's pretty much it. Cup holder on my end because you're going to need the link. We're going to go to, I'm going to insert a clip, possibly with, I'll send it to my editor, and he can maybe insert it. Just a little donut or something like that. I do plan to go for a couple of drift days at my local track. I do want to as well do
do a BeamNG comparison with Silverstone, which is a local track to me about 2 hours away. I want to do like a comparison, this car versus BeamNG, like real life versus BeamNG. Maybe that will come in the future. I'm not sure how my insurance works with taking it on a racetrack. I've got brand new brake pads in my little compartment here that I do need to put on really. I mean the brakes are amazing, but they are probably due for some brake pads soon. They squeak a little bit, not as much as my Corsa, which I still have my Corsa by the way guys. I'll put a picture up right now of it. And I also will put some pictures of the Mazda, which I got some pictures the other night of this beautiful car about 2 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to insert them pictures now. I do plan in the future to do 5 things after a month or so of having it. 5 things that I do love about this car and 5 things I hate about this car. One of them for a sneak peek is, I don't know if you can see that, but what does this do? It doesn't block the sun because the sun's up there and it's coming through the roof. So it makes no sense to have them really, but Mazda for you. Yeah, I just love this car. It drives so smooth. It's got power when you want it. It's very very quick for a 1.8. I'll put the specs up in the torque graph now. There's a motorbike going steaming down there. He doesn't want to race. Jesus Christ, the backfire on that. But yeah, as I was saying, I do plan to do an exhaust upgrade on this to make it sound a little bit more beefy. Induction kit, sort them headlights out, and maybe lower it a little bit. I don't want to ruin the soft quality drive, to be honest. Woo! She has some power. Like I said, I want to go drifting on a track. I have a local track which does drift days and that. I do need to register for it, so I'm going to look into that. But before that, I want to get some burner tyres so I don't lose my road grip and such. I'm going to try and plan to get a GoPro and such so I can strap it to my chest or my head, which will be better quality. At the minute, it looks like it's shaking quite a lot, so I apologise. Hopefully, my editor, Crash, please try and fix it. I'm sorry. I tried my best. He messaged me before this. I was like, I'm going to go and record the in real life video now. Alright, make sure you hold the camera still. I'm no professional vlogger here. This is my first ever vlog. And I'm like, I made a makeshift phone mount, which helped it for the first part of the video. It's just annoying that the wind is a bit meh. I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. It's probably going to be a 12-minute long video after editing. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment down below for any tips and that for helping these videos go a little bit smoother. Hopefully the mic sounds good. I plan to get the mic and all that sort of stuff and like wind protection and stuff like that. But that will come in the future. If you guys enjoy these videos, please leave a like, comment down below any tips and that. And I'll try and work from that. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, UK Drifter, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.